Hello guys, my name is Dr. Hades and today we will talk about JHIN, my favorite ADC. Why? Because his first shot is a critical hit and you can surprise other people with the burst damage that JHIN has. But first, let's roll the intro.
It's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Okay guys, so let's start with abilities which are not so much with JHIN, because JHIN is all about tactics. Yeah, so let's read the passive which is called Whispered. Death in 4 acts. JHIN's hand cannon has a fixed attack speed and can be fired 4 times before needing to be reloaded. Like Graves, okay guys? The 4th bullet always crits and deals bonus damage equal to 50% of the target's missing health. So if the target that you hit your 4th shot has less health, you give more damage. Every moment matters. Critical strike chance and bonus attack speed have special scaling. Attack damage is increased by 4 and it's increased while you increase your critical chance or your bonus attack speed. And JHIN's crits deal 25 reduced damage but grants him 10% movement speed for 2 seconds. So now your crits are doing less, but you get movement speed. So this is the way you can get mobility as JHIN if you build a critting build, okay? Okay, so let me show you how it works with the first shot. Put a dummy here and start attacking C. So I do 96, 96, and my 4th one is 188. And then 96, 96, 96, and then 282. Why? Because the dummy has more missing health. Okay? Good. Let's move on to the Q, which is a dancing grenade, which launches a cartridge. And at the target enemy that deals 45 physical damage before bouncing to a nearby target that has not yet been hit. The cartridge can hit a maximum of 4 times. Each kill, the cartridge increases the damage of subsequent hits by 35%. So this is how it bounces. Let me show you. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, but if my cartridge kills a champion or a minion on my first hit and then kills another one and another one on my 4th shot, has 35% more damage each time he kills. It kills something, okay? So it's very good to try to combo it with the minions you have in front when farming, okay? JHIN, stop. So let's see, you have 3 low health minions in front of you and an enemy champion. So if you hit the 3 enemy minions before and kill them all with the grenade, on your 4th shot you will hit the champion, the enemy champion, and you will do tons of damage, okay? But good. Let's level up and move on to the W, which is called Deadly Flourish. JHIN fires a long-range shot that stops on the first champion hit, dealing 50 physical damage to it and 75% of the damage to minions and monsters hit along the way. If Deadly Flourish strikes a champion that has been hit by one of JHIN Lotus traps, damaged by JHIN, or damaged by his team within the last 4 seconds, it will root them for 1 second and grant JHIN movement speed as though he had crit them. Okay. So what is he talking about? If I W now, as you can see, I do some damage, but if I hit him first and then I W, and then I W, you can see I trap him for 1 second, which the duration will increase with leveling up, but we will see that in the leveling up of the abilities. Okay, and let's put a point in E, which is called the Captive Audience. JHIN places an invisible Lotus trap that lasts 3 minutes and activates when stepped on, revealing nearby enemies for 4 seconds. The trap leaves behind a zone that slows enemy inside by 35% and detonates after 2 seconds, dealing 20 magic damage. JHIN prepares a new trap every 28 seconds and can store 2 at once. When Jhin kills an enemy champion, a Lotus Trap will spawn and detonate where they were killed. Okay, so let me show you. You put an E when an enemy goes on the trap, it detonates, okay, like this. So you can stop up to 2, of course, after some cooldown. Good. And let's move on. And also, when you kill somebody, you get a bonus Lotus Trap and deal more damage. You know, sometimes late game you can get even a pentakill after you kill somebody. If everybody else is low, it will just Lotus Trap everybody and they are gone, which is pretty amazing. I did that once back then. So now that we are level 6, let's talk about Jhin Ultimate, which is called Curtain Call. Jhin sets up and channels, enabling him to fire 4 super shots at extreme range in a cone in front of him. The shots stop on the first champion hit, slowing it by 80% for 0.5 seconds and dealing 50 physical damage, increased by 3% for each 1% health the target is missing. The 4th shot crits for 200% damage. So, what is this for? Of course you can engage sometimes, but this is very good against champions that escape low health or medium health, and you just press R and then you hit them with your ulti. Okay, you see my ulti at the last shot did more damage. Okay, let me do this again and show you really fast that if they have more missing health, you do more damage to them. Okay, because it stacks up with the missing health that the target has. Okay, now that we talked about everything, let me show you again each ability. So the Q is a bouncing grenade, the W is a trap or damage, the E is vision or of course damage, and your ulti is all about damage or slowing down. Of course even E is about slowing down, but also about vision. Of course every time you crit, do not forget that you get movement speed, so it's really good to build a crit build on Jhin. Good, so let's reset the game and see how we should put points in these abilities. I recommend you to go Q, W, E. So at level 1 we go with Q, and then at 2 W and then E. So we max out Q first. At level 6 you will get a point in our ultimate, and then 7Q, 8W and 9Q. Let's see now. Our grenade does more damage at maximum level, which is absolutely normal. Okay, and then we max out W, and at 11 we put second point in our ultimate, and 12W, 13W, which now does more damage, but it roots for 2 seconds now. Before it was rooting for just 1 second. Okay, and then let's move on with the E. 14E, 15E, 16, you max out your ulti, which now does more damage. Okay, and then you max out your E, which now just do more damage, has a lower cooldown for a new trap, can store still 2 Lotus traps at a time. Okay, so now that we talked about abilities, I will not show you how to farm, because you should know how to farm as an ADC or as other champions. So let's move on to the runes. But before we do that, I would just like to remind you to smash that like button if you're still here and you're enjoying the video. Just let me know in the comments section what other champions that I should do a guide on. Okay, so let's move on to runes. Okay, we're back and we're talking about runes. As you saw, Jhin is all about tactics, so we need to take precision. And we start with fleet footwork to get some healing back, because we have, let's say, no escape, so we need to have more sustain. We get Triumph for takedowns, Legend Electricity again for takedowns, and Coup de Grace, which is kind of, I don't know, like this is like we take almost on everything when we play precision. And on sorcery we get Nimbus Cloak and Gathering Storm to get more adaptive over the course of the game, AD or AP. And then we get 9 adaptive force with 9 adaptive force and 8 magic resist, because right now a lot of the supports are AP and it's pretty annoying, so we get a little bit of magic resist to get it going. So keep in mind to use your fleet footwork if you can with your Q. Okay, nah, I'm joking. With your 4th shot, you should have told me something. Okay, so we have the runes. We need something else. We need one more thing. But before that, if you're still here, please subscribe to my channel, as I know that 96% of you are not subscribed. So do not forget to do it, because it's 100% free, and we are just growing the community. Come on. Okay, moving on to the build. Okay guys, we talked about everything. We need to talk of one more thing, which is the build, which is maybe the most important, because if you don't build something good on JHIN, it doesn't matter that you know how to play him. Okay, so of course we start with the Doran's Blade and a potion, and then the yellow trinket, the wording totem. Okay, this is like basic. I know that you all... Ai, depui meio de asas. We're back to the JHIN build. Good. Let's see what we're starting with. We're starting with the Doran's Blade, and then a potion, and then the wording totem. And that's it. This is what we take, and we go on our lane. When we have enough money, we start with Infinity Edge, and then we move to these boots, which I forgot the name of. And it doesn't say here how it's called. Boots of Swiftness. Okay, because we get more movement speed, and slowing effects are reduced by 25%, which is pretty good. And then we move on with the fire cannon to get our range bigger. For some of the shots we get more attack speed, which attack speed builds in damage for JHIN. And then with Storm Razor we build more damage, more attack speed, more critical chance, which is kind of the perfect item for him, because everything builds in damage. And then Phantom Dancer to get more attack speed, and then Lord Dominic's to penetrate armor better and one-shot even tanky champions. Okay, so this is the perfect build for JHIN. Of course, you sometimes when they have more squishy champions, you don't need Lord Dominic. You can finish with a Guardian Angel or something. You can put some other champions, but this is the main core, in my opinion. This is the most used build for JHIN. So if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and press and get the notification button on. And until next time, do not forget that League of Legends is a team game and not a single player one. See ya!